I've already filmed part 1 of this, so if you are interested in seeing a ton of the other products that I already shared, I just broke this video up into 2 parts. So I will link that video down below, and I'll also put a little card up here. So if you look up here now and you want to see part 1 first, click on that first. The very first product, this is by the brand Avène. This is their body balm. This was also an Allure Best of Beauty winner, I think in 2019. That is what made me initially pick this up when I was browsing through Walgreens. I saw this little red sticker and I thought, well, let me just see what that's all about. I do like a lot of Avène products, but this body balm, I didn't really think it was going to be as amazing as it is. It's so amazing. I have just recently bought 3 more as a backup. That's how good it is. But if you are looking for your skin to just feel like baby smooth, buttery, silky skin, especially after you get out of the shower, this one to me, I just feel like is luxurious. I feel like I'm putting on like silk beautiful pajamas when I use this product. Even my husband commented when the very first time I used this, he even said, wow, I really like the way your skin feels. It's not sticky. So I guess all the other products I keep putting all over my body are leaving it pretty sticky, but this is phenomenal. I used up a Garnier Micellar water. This is fragrance free. This is good if you're trying to, get off your makeup, your sunscreen, or especially if you have like stubborn mascara to take off. This is a really nice, simple product for that. If you have that rough, bumpy skin texture, or maybe you just self-tan and you're trying to really exfoliate your skin really well, this is by the brand Dermadoctor. This is their KP Duty. I love this. I will just use this on my arms to make sure they stay super smooth and glowy, to not get those little bumps anywhere. But I will also just use this all over the rest of my body, and your skin is so ridiculously smooth and exfoliated. This is not a necessary skincare step, but if you want to just kind of have a fun at-home spa day, this is by the brand DHC, one of my favorite brands. But these are like hydrating masks for underneath the eyes. I really enjoy these, especially if you wake up and your skin is puffy. This is something I do buy pretty often because I really do enjoy what these do for my under eyes. This is one of my favorite shampoos. The label is off because I transferred it to a little small travel bottle and put the label on so I'd know what it was. I've bought this now I think 18 times over the past few years. I get this on Amazon. This is if you're having thinning hair, or especially if your hair is falling out. I specifically will use this to prevent my hair from shedding a bunch in the shower. It has a bunch of really good ingredients in it, but I specifically will concentrate this on my scalp. So I will not pull it through the ends. I will just wash the scalp with this product, and then naturally when my hair is rinsing out, the rest of it will get clean. But what I'll do if I'm wanting to use like a deep conditioning mask, I will wash my hair once with this on the scalp and then rinse it out. Then I'll put a little bit more on the scalp and let it sit for like 10 minutes while I have like a conditioning mask on the rest of my hair, and it really makes a difference. The very first time I used this, it made a difference, completely slowing down my hair from falling out in the shower. I used to have like big clumps of it, and now I have hardly any hair falling out, and my hair completely got better when I started using this shampoo. I used up one of my grayaways. This is a root concealer. My hair is not naturally brown. Well, this is the shade my hair was when I was young, but now my hair is gray. But I don't want to go gray. I like having brown hair. So what I do in between getting my hair colored, or if I notice some gray roots, instead of putting a whole thing of hair color on, I will just put some makeup on my hair roots, and you can just wash this out. I usually wash it out the same night or the next day. But this is my favorite one from the drugstore. It's just a temporary root color, and I use the shade light brown. I love a lot of things from this brand Oribe, but they're kind of pricey. But I wanted to try this. This is their Invisible Defense Universal Protection Spray. So if you're blow drying your hair or using a flat iron, I don't really know if this is better than any of the other ones. I really don't think it is, but I really like the smell of it. If I could get it on sale, I would probably buy it again, but I probably won't pay full price for it. This is a brown sugar body scrub that I got on Amazon, and let me tell you, this stuff is amazing. This only has a few ingredients. It doesn't have a bunch of crazy chemicals. I mean, you could probably just whip this up in your own kitchen with some beautiful oils and some real organic brown sugar, but this makes your skin so ridiculously soft afterwards. I love this. This is the Olaplex No. 6 Bond Smoother. I really like most of the Olaplex products, but this one I liked it. I used up almost all of this, but I didn't really notice anything amazing with this. This is their leave-in product, I did not like it, but it's not something I think I'd ever repurchase. This is one of my favorites. Many of you have asked me, Sherry, do you still love the Neod Superoxide Dismutase Mist? Yes, I love it, but I don't really share it that often because so many times it's sold out. And so it's kind of annoying when you love something and then it's like hit or miss if you're able to pick it up. And then if I share it, it sells out and then I get mean comments from people mad that the product sold out. So yes, I absolutely love this. It's super amazing for calming, for hydration, for anti-inflammation. I love this product, but I just have not been sharing it much lately because of those reasons that I just stated. But yes, I love this. I used up a Neutrogena Rapid Wrinkle Repair. I really like this for a drugstore retinol product. I don't find it to be inexpensive though. I mean, I know it's sold at the drugstore, but I think a lot of Neutrogena and like Olay products are kind of pricey. But this is one of the Neutrogena products that I do really like. I like it on my hands, I like it on my neck, I like it on my face, I like it on my chest. To me, it's a very gentle retinol. If you're brand new to retinol, this is something that I think you might like. I'm very seasoned with my retinols, but I still really enjoy using this product, especially if you're not able to put your retinols or your retinoids on your neck. You might want to try using something like this. I used up one of my Is Clinical Copper Firming Mist. I love this mist. This is actually my husband. He loves this mist because it comes out in this nice fine mist. But it's very cooling, it's very hydrating, but it just gives my skin such a beautiful glow. I will put it under my makeup, over top of my makeup. I will mist my face throughout the day with this, but I also enjoy using this when I'm using different serums or even my Truth Treatment Retinol Gel. I will mix this in with it and it will just help for better penetration. That same brand is Clinical. This is one of my all-time favorite face cleansers. This is their Is Clinical Cleansing Complex, and I've shared this in many, many videos. I do have a discount code for this as well. This is such a unique cleanser. You know, most cleansers are meant to just put on your face, wash it right off, and you know, don't spend much money on a cleanser. But this one, I love this cleanser because it's kind of like a cleanser and a face mask all in one. It has such amazing ingredients in this, and I don't want to just put it on and rinse it down the drain really fast. So what I do when I use this is I will put this on my face, massage it in really well, and I'll leave it on a few minutes so the good ingredients that are in here have time to penetrate. And then when I rinse it off, my skin is just glowing, it is soft, it just looks brighter. I can't even count how many of these I've used up. This is my all-time favorite face cleanser. It really is an amazing cleanser. I'm not really a huge fan of leaving oils on my face because, you know, oils just kind of soften the skin. They're nourishing, but they don't hydrate. They're not going to add water to my face. They're not really moisturizing. I do like oils, but I don't think that they're like a necessary skincare ingredient that we need. But if I do use an oil, pumpkin seed oil or hemp seed oil, those are two that I love. Organic pumpkin seed oil and hemp are really good if you have more oily or acne prone skin, and they're great for dry skin as well. But the reason I like them is because they aren't that known to break you out. Like marula oil, cannot use that on my face because it has a higher amount of oleic acid, which can, you know, if you already have acne prone skin, oils with oleic acid can trigger more acne. But oils like this that have a high amount of the linoleic acid, this also has vitamin A because it's pumpkin. This is really good for acne prone skin, but I don't use this as a leave-on, which I could. What I do is I use this on my hair. It is amazing as like an oil treatment on your hair. I use this on my face as my first cleanse, as an oil cleanser. I love using just plain old organic pumpkin seed oil, just one ingredient on my face to take off my makeup, to take off my sunscreen. It takes off mascara. I've gone through, I don't know, probably 10 of these. I buy this all the time. This is a face cleansing oil by the brand iUnique. This is good for your first cleanse to take off makeup, sunscreen, mascara, and then follow with the second cleanse. I really enjoyed this. I don't really know if I would buy it again right away, but this is something that I did really like. I just have so many other products that I try, and while I really liked this, I don't love it the way I love my DHC Deep Cleansing Oil. I think this is sunflower oil based. This is a really nice cleansing oil, and it rinses clean and it doesn't leave that funky film on your eyes after you use it. This is one of my favorite sunscreens, not necessarily for my face because I have more normal to oily skin. If you have dry skin or normal skin, you would really like this on your face. But this is by the brand Pipette. This is their mineral sunscreen broad spectrum SPF 50, and this is a zinc oxide sunscreen, but it doesn't leave that crazy white cast. Number one, it's super affordable, but you get like triple the amount that you get in other face sunscreens. So what I do is I use this on my neck, my chest, and on my shoulders and my arms, and I will use it on my face if I'm, you know, staying at home. I really enjoy this and I will continue to purchase it. I used up one of my favorite essences by the brand Neogen. This is a super hydrating and brightening essence. So if you are looking to add a little bit of extra hydration to your skin, maybe before you put on your serums or moisturizer, this is a beautiful product for that. You can pour it out in your hand and pat it on, but what I like to do is put it into an empty amber glass spray bottle, and then this way I can spray it on my face that way, and I will even do it in between my skincare steps. It will make your moisturizers and your other serums penetrate even better. It makes your skin super dewy and glowy and plump, but it also has really good brightening ingredients. I can't even count how many of these I've gone through. This, out of all my essences, this is probably the one I purchase the most. I absolutely love this. This is one of my absolute favorite eye products. This is by City Beauty. This is their Eye Revive Firming Serum. This is phenomenal. I like to use this not just by itself, but I will use it as a serum before I put on my moisturizer right around my eyes, and I'll even put a little up on my eyelid. And like the name says, it's a firming serum. It really does firm. It just gives a lot of hydration and plumpness to that eye area. It almost makes my eyes feel more lifted and more awake. But what I like to do is add Hydropeptide Eye Authority. I've probably used 20 of these. I've been using this for, I don't know, 3-4 years. I can't count how many I've used. This combination of these, if you're looking for a power eye combination right here, this eye firming serum and this eye cream, amazing. I had this as like a little sample. It came in like a big gift bag of a bunch of stuff, like a free gift with purchase. This is by Naya 114. It's a tightening neck cream. This is by Strivectin. I like this. I've purchased the big one a few times. I do think this is nice and tightening, and it's firming. I mean, it's not going to make your neck look like you've had a neck lift, but I do think this is a really nice neck cream. I've had a lot of products that I really love, but this is one product I did not like. This, I got this for free actually through Octoly. I was allowed to choose a product. You can choose like 5 free products every month. I don't know, I never really do a bunch of Octoly reviews, even though I love that I can get the products for free. But this is by the brand Wow. This is their Dream Cocktail, and it says it helps with dry, straw-like hair. But what this did is it made my hair feel dry and straw-like. I followed the instructions and my hair came out fuzzy and just super dry and crunchy. Then I thought, okay, maybe I did something wrong. So I watched a video and then I followed those instructions again, and it still came out horribly. So this is not something I liked. I do really like their Dream Coat, the one that comes in like that silver square spray bottle. I've gone through 2 of those. I really like it. It makes my hair super sleek, smooth, shiny. But this, for me, was absolutely terrible. This is by Eucerin, and this is their Hydrating Cleansing Gel. This is fragrance free. It's also free of oils, soap, alcohol, free of parabens. I really like this cleanser. This is my 2nd bottle. If you've tried this, leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you think. I think if you have super dry skin though, I don't know if you'll like it. This to me is very similar to the CeraVe, the foaming face cleanser, but I don't know. I think this one probably beats out my CeraVe. I feel like this one might cleanse my skin a little bit better, but you know, I've had a difficult time finding it at any other store except for CVS so far. I think probably because it is still fairly new. This is a hair product. This is an all-in-one leave-in conditioner by Moroccan Oil. I mean, I used almost all of it. There's just a smidge left in it. I would never repurchase. It's not a bad product, but I think it's, you know, maybe a little pricey for what it does. I just feel like there's a lot of really good hair products at the drugstore that work well for my hair, and I don't know, I just didn't think it was anything impressive. And to be honest, I don't really love the scent of this brand of products. This is not something I'll repurchase. This is by Nazoral. This is their anti-dandruff shampoo. Now, I don't have dandruff, but I use this usually, I'd say, every 3rd or 4th wash usually. But I like it because it has the ketoconazole in it, and if you're dealing with your hair falling out or hair shedding, sometimes instead of getting minoxidil and all those other crazy hair growth products, sometimes, I'm not saying this will work for you, but sometimes just trying an anti-dandruff shampoo that has the ketoconazole in it, it could help with your hair falling out and the thinning hair, because perhaps your scalp isn't as healthy as it should be. You don't have to have dandruff to use something like this. I feel like when I use this like once a week and sometimes once every 2 weeks, it just really makes a difference in the health of my scalp. This actually leaves my hair so full of volume, but super hydrated and healthy and soft and just really flowy when I use this product. So I do really enjoy this. This is also something I used maybe back in my 20s. If you have any like patches of white on your skin, it's just strange looking little patches all over. It could be what's called tinea versa color, and it didn't itch, didn't irritate me, but I just noticed on my chest and on my back, you know, because back then I was going to the tanning beds. Ugh. But I probably got it from there. It's like a fungus that you can get, you know, like an athlete's foot, ringworm. It's in that kind of same category. A lot of times you'll notice it right on the chest or on the back, and then if you tan, the rest of you gets tan and those spots stay white. It could be because you have that on your skin, but if you just put this on your skin and leave it on, I forget what the doctor had me do, like 10-20 minutes, leave it on, and then you can wash it off. It completely got rid of it. So anyways, this is something I always keep on hand. I don't, you know, use it for my skin now, but I really like it for my hair and the health of my scalp. I used up a couple hair masks. This is by the brand It's a 10. This is their Miracle Hair Mask. This is probably my third one I've gone through. I will use it maybe once every week, once every other week. I love this. Using this product just one time will completely change the health of my hair, and it smells really good. This is one I've repurchased multiple times because I do really enjoy this. This is by the brand Briogeo. This is their Be Kind, Be Gentle Avocado and Kiwi Mega Moisture Superfood Mask. I did like it, but I didn't love the scent of it, and I just didn't think it did anything better than my It's a 10. I mean, I don't know, the scent smells good, but there's just, I guess the results just weren't as impressive. It's a nice mask, but I don't think I'll ever repurchase it because I just don't feel like I was blown away by this. One that I was blown away with is this one by the brand Christoph Robin. This is their Regenerating Hair Mask with Rare Prickly Pear Seed Oil. You use this on your hair one time and you will literally feel like you have new hair. Now, I don't love the scent of this and I don't love the price of this, but I keep buying it. First of all, I have a discount code, I think 26% off, so that does help. But I keep buying it with my discount code because the way my hair feels afterwards, and of course the ingredients that are in here, my hair is just transformed when I use this product. It's a very thick, rich, luxurious hair mask. I will leave it on sometimes for an hour, but usually for like 10 or 15 minutes, and then rinse it out, and my hair is so silky smooth, and then when I blow dry it afterwards, I just look like I stepped out of the salon. One thing I did not like from the brand Christoph Robin is this cleansing volumizing paste. This has amazing reviews and people just raved about what it did for their hair, so of course, you know, I had to buy it. I used my discount to get it. I do not like this stuff at all. I couldn't even get through it. I've tried it 3 times and just the smell of it alone, it's so stinky. If you like the smell of that fake rose smell, it's not like a real rose garden. I don't know. It is just a very yucky scent. But let me show you without making a mess. Do you see what this looks like? It looks like a clay, like a muddy clay. I mean, I guess I used almost half of it, but it's like this thick, look at this trying to come out. It's like this thick clay, but it has like chunks of, I don't know, like maybe salt or chunks of like rock or something in it. It's supposed to help, you know, scrub the scalp, and I don't mind the little chunky salt thing because they have one that has salt in it that's like a detox for the scalp, and it's beautiful. I've gone through multiples of those, but the paste is so hard to wash out of the hair. I mean, I think I ended up having like little rock and pasty chunks in my hair. I think I had to rinse my hair like 4 times after using this, and then I thought, okay, phew, I finally got all this thick, goopy, gloppy stuff out of my scalp. But then later on that night, I went and I was feeling the back of my hair, and I felt all this like tacky, it felt like I had sprayed a bunch of waxy, dry shampoo in there. It's just an awful product. It has great reviews, so maybe I'm using it wrong, but for me, this was terrible. In the last video, I shared a bunch of these sheet masks by City Beauty and Truth Treatment Systems, If you want to know what I think about these, just check out that other video. I absolutely love these, but more details are in that other video. This is by the brand Micellar. It's their Bright and Perfect C Cleansing Oil. I thought this would be wonderful because it has great reviews, but I did not like this. It's just like a cleansing oil, but then it has some vitamin C in it, but you know, you're washing it off your face. So I don't really know how much the vitamin C, what it's really gonna do. But this just didn't clean off my makeup very well. I felt like I had to do this 2 or 3 times to really get my sunscreen and makeup off. I used it all the way up, but what I did is I cleaned my makeup sponges, my beauty blenders and blending sponges with this. But I would never buy this again. I think it's, you know, a little pricey, and I just didn't really like it. This is a product from Olaplex. It's not that I didn't like it, I just didn't notice it do anything that remarkable. I really like the Olaplex shampoo, conditioner, the number 3, and their hair mask. But they said to use this one, number 0, with the number 3, and I didn't notice that it did anything different for my hair. I've gone through 2 of these, so I don't think I'll repurchase it again. It's not a bad product, I just didn't notice any results with this, but I do really like the rest of the Olaplex products. This product right here is phenomenal. I need to do a detailed video on how amazing this is. This is not a cheap product, and I understand why. This is a growth factor serum. This is by the brand Neogenesis. The hair serum that I use, the growth factor serum that helps to grow my hair, this is their growth factor serum for the face. This is their super potent one though, called Recovery. I first started out with the small one because it is a little pricey and I wasn't sure if I would like it. I will say, first off, let me get the negative out of the way. I don't like this applicator. I think it's just annoying. I mean, it looks neat and stuff. It looks like I'm injecting something. But I had to pull this off, and then I took this little cap out, and then I have to, oh my gosh, there's still some in here. I mean, that's like a lot of money right here. I thought this was totally empty. Okay, we're gonna sit this to the side because we will end up using every little bit that's in here. But, so now you see why I don't like this packaging. I tried this for probably 5 extra nights to see, like, maybe there's a little squirt in there, and nothing came out, and now it's been sitting in my little empties bag for a month, and now something came out. So I don't like the packaging. I want packaging to where I can get every last drop out of it. So if they would change the packaging of it, it would make it a little bit better. But this is a cellular repair serum. I love growth factor serums. Growth factors are really good to help regenerate the skin cells. A lot of people that have gone through chemo, that have chemo burns, or people that have gotten bug bites, or maybe they have eczema or rosacea, a lot of people swear by this serum, and you only need that little amount that you saw that just came out on my hand. You know, I guess my hand's gonna look really young and regenerated, but that little amount is more than enough for your whole face and neck because it spreads so well. It's almost like water. I mean, this honestly should be sitting on a golden shelf somewhere by itself because this product is that amazing. I did not like this. This is by Perricone MD. I didn't pay for this. I got to pick like a bunch of stuff from Skin Store. They were letting me try some things, but instead of them just sending me random stuff, they asked me, you know, what would you like to try? And of course, you know, I had to keep it within a little budget. But this is a product I didn't like, and I thought I would. This is their Growth Factor Firming and Lifting Eye Serum. I was so excited to try this, but this burns my eyes. I've tried it 4 times. Don't ask why I keep trying it when it burns, but I keep thinking, well, maybe it's something else causing the burning. So I will wait like a week and then try it again, and every single time I use it, it just is so irritated and burning, and it doesn't do anything to make my eyes look better, but of course, you know, I wouldn't know after just using it 4 times. This is by the brand Allies of Skin. This is their Molecular Savior Probiotics Treatment Mist. I really like this. First of all, I love the packaging. This is in a glass bottle and the mist comes out super fine. This is a beautiful face mist. This is perfect right after you wash your face before you put on other products. This I felt like was very calming and it helped minimize the look of my pores. This has, well, it has niacinamide in it. That's probably why. It has niacinamide, colloidal silver, so that's why it felt calming. It has mango and acai extract and a bunch of other really good ingredients in here. This isn't just your basic hydrating mist. This is loaded with a bunch of antioxidants, but it made my skin not just feel super hydrated, but it gave it like this beautiful glow. And when I would put just a basic moisturizer on over top after using this, I just kept looking in the mirror. I loved how glowy my skin was. This is a mist I will purchase again. I do really like this. I went through 2 more of my City Lips lip plumping glosses. I love this. This will always be in my empties videos. You know, I don't have very many lip glosses or lipsticks that I use all of them up, but I am constantly using up my City Lips. This is my makeup. This is my skincare in the morning and the evening. I put it around the border of my lip to help plump that area up. This is my all-time favorite. I've used this now for what, 8-10 years, long before I've done YouTube, but I will never ever be without my City Lips. I am not a huge dry shampoo user because I don't like to leave stuff in my scalp that's gonna like clog the hair follicle. You know, a lot of times if we use dry shampoo, hairsprays and all of that and leave it in our hair and don't, you know, some of us, we don't wash our hair for 4 or 5 days or sometimes a week or so. But if you are putting this type of stuff on your scalp, that is probably not a good thing to wait that long to wash the hair, because it's clogging the scalp, clogging the hair follicles, and that could be what's contributing to, you know, your hair loss and your hair shedding if that seems to be a problem. But this is a dry shampoo that I do really like, and this is by IGK. I like it because it comes out kind of grayish. It's not like bright white, so it's kind of good for my hair color. But I like the scent, I like what it does. It doesn't leave my hair feeling like dirty and gross, but this took me probably 2 years to use up because I just don't use a ton of dry shampoo. I used up one of my La Roche-Posay. This is their Tolerian eye cream. I really like the Tolerian line. If you have sensitive skin, or if maybe your eyes are sensitive from using retinols or Retin-A, this isn't necessarily like a super anti-aging eye cream. So if you're like, oh, I have wrinkles, I have crepey skin, this is not something that's going to transform your skin. But if you just have some dry under eyes and maybe your under eyes just need some serious hydration and moisture, you might really like this. I just love that it's non-irritating. It's very hydrating and moisturizing, and I think my 26% off discount code works for this brand as well. This is a hair product that I love. I've gone through many of these. This is by the brand Grow Gorgeous. Now, the name is kind of deceiving because it doesn't make my hair grow, but it promotes a healthy scalp, and it helps to thicken, to densify those hair strands. So if, you know, you have thin, fine, stringy hair, it will kind of help poof up the hair to make it look like, you know, your hair is a little bit thicker. I've gone through quite a few of these. I love the scent. It kind of smells like a men's cologne, and it doesn't leave my scalp greasy or anything like that. It's just a really nice hair serum. I used up one of my favorite face powders. This takes me like a whole year to use this, but this is by the brand Well People. This is their Bio Brightening Powder. It's a translucent powder. I use the tiniest amount. It's beautiful to set your foundation, your concealer, and it doesn't have a bunch of the nasty ingredients. It never breaks me out, and it doesn't look like cakey powder on the face. I'm not a huge face powder wearer, but that is one powder that I really enjoy wearing. This is a product I absolutely love. I go through one of these maybe once a year. That's how long it takes, but this is by the brand Cover Your Gray. This looks like mascara, but it's not for your lashes, it's for your hair. So when your gray hair is starting to grow out around here, I will usually just put a little bit of it in here, just like a mascara. But the trick to this is not to get it on your scalp. Same way when you put mascara on, you know, you don't want to get it on your skin, you want it just on the hair, the lashes itself. Or a lot of guys even use this if they're growing a beard and maybe they don't want some white hairs in their beard. You just put this on and it lasts all day until you wash it out. And that's it. Part 1, part 2 of everything beauty related that I've used up over the past, say, 4, 5, 6 months. And if you want to see part 1 of my empties, I'm gonna put that video right here, and then you can click on it and watch it that way. Thanks so much for watching. I really appreciate each and every one of you, and I hope you have a wonderful day.